Hello, Anayra.
Hello, Dada.
How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
And do you want to know how am I doing?
Yeah?
I'm doing Heckelblastic.
What's Heckelbeck?
I just made a word. Heidi Heckelbeck. That's what we are reading today, right?
Yeah.
The Lost Library. We have already read
5 chapters.
Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5, Chapter 6 is what we are going to read today.
Okay, so I can show you guys. So, do you remember the names of these books? If you don't, tell us. Just to remind you, the names are, we have read I Spy Fan, A Special Card, The Moving Wall, The Magical Library, and First Things First. Are you ready to read the Chapter 6, Doodle Day?
Doodle Day? That sounds funny.
Yeah, but it's a good book.
Do you like doodling?
What does doodle mean?
Doodling means drawing something. Doodle, doodle, doodle.
Not on me.
Alright, let's read it. But before we do, please like and subscribe our channel.
Let's start.
Woo!
Ooh.
Heidi, Mom
called. I thought you were awake.
The bus will be here any minute. Heidi leaped out of bed.
Brush her.
You wanna read it?
I was reading you.
Brushed her teeth
And got. I said with you.
Okay.
So we were the same time.
and got dressed. Then she raced downstairs. Mom had her backpack and granola bar ready.
Who takes a granola bar in school?
Yeah,
It might be her snack.
maybe.
But who takes it out of backpack?
Heidi grabbed them and flew out the door. She ran all the way to the bus and popped into the seat beside her brother. The bus driver waited just for you, Henry said. Thank goodness, said Heidi. As she started to catch her breath, Heidi realized she had forgotten her History of Magical Creatures book at home. Aww. Oh, rats! I could have read it during free time, she thought. If Heidi had it her way, she would have read her new library book all day long. Like you read all this book all day long, girl.
Good book.
The school day dragged. In maths, nobody seemed to understand fractions.
What are fractions?
It's one of the things you learn in maths, sweetie. Mrs. Welly had to explain everything. Heidi got bored and pulled out her notebook and doodled a dragon, just like the one from her book.
Why is she drawing on study time?
That is true, she is just being naughty.
Yeah, she doesn't want to learn anything.
Yeah, silly girl. During reading, the class took turns reading out loud. The story was about 2 pigs who were best friends. Heidi doodled a pig with wings in her notebook.
They're not pigs with wings. She's a silly girl.
She pretty much doodled magical animals all day long. She even made a yeti in art with a paper plate and some cotton balls. Wow.
Wow.
When Heidi got home, she charged upstairs to where she had left her book. But it wasn't on the bed. She pulled back the covers, but it wasn't there either. That's weird. I know I fell asleep with my book right beside me, she thought. Maybe it fell behind my bed. Heidi got on her hands and knees to peer under the bed. The book wasn't there. Next, she searched her entire room, but the History of Magical Creature was nowhere to be found.
Oh, that's sad.
Did she lose it, Anayra?
Don't know, we'll see.
There was only one last place to look. Heidi had a good idea where her book had gone. She marched into brother's room and said, "The joke's over, Henry. Give me back my book." Henry was sitting on his floor reading. He looked at his sister. "I didn't take it. I've already got too many of my own books to read." Heidi stormed out of Henry's room and went downstairs to Mom's office. "Have you seen my library book?" she asked. Mom looked up from her desk. "No, Heidi, I have been working all day." Said Heidi. Do you think Dad has it?" Mom gave Heidi a silly look. Do you know how to give a silly look? Yeah, that's a silly look. Silly look is like this. Now, why would Dad take your library book? "I don't know, but it's gone," said Heidi, "and it couldn't have walked away by itself."
It would be so funny if it walked away by itself. How could a book have legs?
Yeah, this made her mom laugh. "Well, I can help you look after I finish this report." "It's okay," said Heidi. "I just have to look a little harder." And that's the end of chapter 6.
Chapter 6 was really small. Can we read chapter 7?
You know the rule, one chapter a day keeps the doctor away.
No. What else keeps the doctor?
Oh, I got confused. I thought it's one chapter a day keeps the doctor away. Are you liking this book?
I like it.
That's a silly talk. Alright, thank you everyone.
Dada.
And I am going to say good night to everyone. Do you want to say good night to everyone?
Okay. Tell me who should I say good night to?
You can say good night to our listeners.
Good night, listeners.
You can say good night to Heidi Heckelbeck.
Good night, Heidi Heckelbeck.
You can say good night to me.
Good night, Dada.
Alright,
good night, subscribers. Good night, Mom. Good night, Dad.
Alright, love you. Bye.